Hey guys, it's Skulker3, and as you've probably noticed, no, this isn't a Let's Play part of anything. Because basically on Sunday I didn't manage to get 5 videos recorded, so obviously I can't upload 5 videos. Because, that's simple mathematics. So, I decided I would take the opportunity to basically make my own video on Let's Play tips. For people who might want to start doing their own Let's Plays and/or well, that's pretty much what that's the only thing you'd use Let's Play tips for, really. Let's be honest, you're not really going to use it for anything else. So yeah, people have asked me sort of things like, what should you have to record? What can you do to make your commentary nice? How do you do those voice effects? We'll get into that. I get asked the voice effects thing a lot, actually. Okay, so, first off, the technical stuff. Capture card versus camera. Well, obviously, using a capture card, you're going to get pretty much fantastic quality anytime, because, it's direct video linking and everything. That's pretty great. So for PC, I'd recommend getting a Dazzle, because it's nice and simple. However, equally, capture cards are expensive. So, if you don't have the money and you don't want to save up money because you can think of other things you want to get before a capture card, then a camera is fine. Don't be afraid to use a camera. Just make sure that it's set up in a good way. Like, I don't know how to set up camera and everything to be with a good position because obviously I don't use a camera. But yeah, just make sure it's not in an angle. I know this is really hard to avoid, but don't try to avoid it doing the weird thing with all the black bars constantly going over, because that can get really annoying. But yeah, there are some really good examples of cameras which look like quality which is almost as good as a capture card, if not as good. Like 900 Red Yoshi used to have it, though I don't think he's re-uploaded them. But yeah, they were just really good quality footage and stuff. Capturing your voice, obviously if you have a camera you can just use the built-in microphone for that, or you can use the built-in microphone for your laptop. However, I would not recommend that at all. I would recommend you get a headset microphone, because then you can move your head around all you want and your voice doesn't change position thing. Getting a desktop microphone, equally good for capturing your voice. However, if you do move around at all, your voice will keep doing this sort of thing. It sort of keeps moving around, and then you just sort of awkward because your voice keeps changing volume and distance, and it's all weird. And I don't know if I've managed to bring the microphone back to the same place it used to be, but probably close enough. So yeah, I'd recommend getting a headset microphone. You don't need to get like really, really professional ones. These ones I think cost about £7. And they're really good. They also work even if they're broken. I think this one is actually partially duct taped. You see? I know the T is hiding there. Yeah. But yeah. So it does still work. Oddly enough, these ones are the ones that have survived the longest, I think, of all my headphones or headset microphone thingamabobs. So yeah, I'd recommend you get that, because then you can get much better voice quality than if you just use a built-in microphone built into anything, pretty much. While we're on the subject, like with the voice effect thing, if you want to do voice effects, you've got to find audio editing software. I've heard Audacity is good, but I don't know if that does effects. I'm guessing it does. What a fair amount of people use is WavePad by NCH Software. However, that's really good. It's what I use. However, you only get 30 days of it for free. Then you have to pay for it, but I thought it was good enough to actually buy it after the 30-day trial was up, so that's why I'm using it now. Woohoo! And that's why I can do all the voice effects. So if you want to do loads of voice effects for your Let's Plays, then, get some audio editing software. Other stuff that happens in the world. No, wait. Okay, moving on to commentary. Obviously, I can't really give you much tips on that. For one thing, don't try to be funny. I feel that can just really sort of destroy commentary if you're constantly trying to make jokes. Because, a lot of the time people might just find you annoying. I find myself quite annoying because I try to make jokes quite often. However, a lot of the time I do also just try to sort of talk and just sort of go with the flow. Really, that's the best advice I can give. Just say what you want to. Um, Obviously, having really strong opinions about things could be a bit sort of potentially dangerous in terms of getting loads of debates on your video comments. But just really say what you want to. Don't be afraid of criticism, even if it's ridiculously stupid criticism, because, people on the internet are really idiotic sometimes. Not always, you understand, because, a lot of the people on the internet are very nice, but equally there are a lot of idiots who just go, "Oh, this video is not to my liking. I shall say that it is rubbish, and I shall insult the creator." Ha ha ha. Except they don't say it quite so sophisticatedly. I don't think that's a word, but I don't know. Okay, now my mind's focused on that. I need to get back to talking about Let's Playing tips and stuff. So I talked about capture cards. Right, what games to play? That's very important. Okay, for your first Let's Play, if it's your first Let's Play, if you're just looking for random tips, then this may not really apply. But if it's your first Let's Play, make sure it's a game you know really, really well. Make sure it's a game you really, really enjoy. So, for example, I knew Lost Winds really well, and I really enjoyed it. Well, I didn't know it that well, I guess, but I really enjoyed it when I played it the first time. And the other reason I chose it was because it was a nice and short game. So I wasn't, constrained to really long, Let's Play stuff. Okay, getting views, do not, under any circumstances, do not ask people to look at your channel and subscribe. That is really annoying, and will most likely most people will probably say, right, he said, please check out my channel, oh, I've got Let's Play parts. They will most likely find it so annoying that they specifically decide not to go and look at your channel. Whereas if you basically just put your videos up and then leave it, and you will get viewers. Don't ask other Let's Players to watch your videos to try and boost you up or anything. Yeah, you can get your friends to watch all you want and everything, but you might want to keep it private to yourself so that you have something separate at home. Anyways, that's beyond the point. Basically, don't ask for views, because people just find it more annoying than it'll help you. What else? I don't really think there's much else to say on the matter. Well, as Dishban said, have an accent. Don't put one on, because, people will know you're faking it. I know there's, I can't remember who it is, but there's a Let's Play of, the Chizomythos, 5 Days a Stranger, 7 Days a Skeptic, etc. And he tries to put on British voices for the characters because, it was made by a British guy. And it actually hurts to listen to them. It sort of sounds like a mix between English, Australian, and vomit. Well, no, that's being a bit harsh, to be fair, but, yeah. Ignore that entire last point, it was all just weird joke. Yeah. Don't make weird noises. That's not good commentary, that's just making weird noises. You could always go for making a series in which you randomly make weird noises, but people aren't likely to watch it that much. I would say, don't try and create in-jokes either. I know this is linking all the way back to don't try to be really funny. Just talk basically, and funny stuff will happen. Don't try to create in-jokes. You will get in-jokes somehow, even if you just plan to make one funny little reference once. Then people will say, "Hey, this is funny! Ho ho ho! You should say it more often." And then you'll go, "Right, people seem to like that. Let's continue it every now and then, I suppose." But just don't focus too hard on them, really. What else? Only upload Let's Play parts when you feel like Let's Playing. I know this seems really simple, but a lot of the time, a lot of people will record Let's Play parts, like even myself, they will record Let's Play parts when something's pissed them off recently. Like, they're feeling really annoyed, but they still think, right, I've got to do a Let's Play part now, oh fine, let's just do it. And then the commentary suffers, because, they're angry, so they can't be entertaining, because they're just so pissed off. For example, raocow, he's a brilliant Let's Player, I won't deny that. However, as you can notice, when he gets angry, he just sort of gets really silent, and just sort of, it's less... I mean, some people might find raocow annoying, because he's always talking, but I really like that about him. But when he gets really annoyed, like, because he's playing a Mario ROM hack and it's being difficult or whatever, my computer keeps falling asleep. Stupid. Anyways, so yeah, he just gets really annoyed and so he goes really silent, so it's less entertaining sometimes. So yeah, only record when you feel like recording. Don't feel obliged to upload just because, people say, oh, why aren't you uploading? Let's playing is for the Let's Player, really. I mean, obviously, that was a really weird point, actually, because you're making Let's Plays for people to watch and be entertained by it, but, you've got to make sure that you're happy to do the Let's Playing in the first place. Because otherwise you're just going to wind up doing something that you don't like to do, which is obviously a really bad idea. So yeah, okay. One thing, don't try to go for too many projects at one time, because as you can see, I'm currently swamped under 5, and I'm focusing on one, and then the others are just getting neglected. Like, here, it's Oracle of Seasons, and I'm pretty much never playing any of the others right now. So, at maximum, try to do, like, 2. If you want to diversity, do 2, maybe 3 at maximum, but, really, if you can avoid it, just try to do 1 Let's Play at a time. And sorry, my voice is dying. I don't know why. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all the advice I can give, I think. Yeah, I can't really remember all of the points I've raised, but I think I've pretty much run out of ideas. So yeah, if there's going to be lots of people planning on doing Let's Plays now, then hopefully you can use this as a bit of advice. I mean, the best advice I've heard about Let's Playing came from 900 Red Yoshi / 900 Red Wolf / Red Yoshi 91. He's done a lot of account changing. But yeah, basically, Let's Plays, just do them as you want to. There's no rules to Let's Playing. Just do what you want and have fun with it. Yeah. I mean, all this video was advice, maybe to help you get the most out of doing your Let's Playing and how to enjoy it the most. It's completely up to you. You can use a camera tilted at 2 degrees to the TV so that you can barely see what's going on. You can record your voice from miles away, but you're probably not going to enjoy it as much. And no one's going to enjoy watching the videos, so yeah. I just heard a loud shout come from the next room, so that was a bit worrying. So yeah. Now I'm distracted, so I'm just going to end this video because I don't have anything left to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I didn't upload any Let's Play parts, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I'll try to have 5 parts up for the next week, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So bye guys. Yeah, thanks for watching if you did. If you didn't, then you probably aren't listening to me saying this right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, bye.